Hi, I'm Mark Cerny.
Why does Mark Cerny look like a ghoul or like a Terminator or like an android from the fucking Alien franchise? There's no light behind those eyes at all.
I want to take just a minute to look at what we put in the original PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I agree. Let's take a look at the PS5. Okay, that's a PS4 game. That's a tech demo. That's a PS4 game. That's a PS4 game. That was made by Ubisoft. Ah, a PS5 game. Nice. Alright, here we go. Getting into the real showcase of the power of the PS5. That's a cutscene. That's a PS3 game.
Experiencing inside of the game.
Oh, and it's over, okay. Well, I guess we'll get into the Pro now.
And that leads to an aspect of modern gaming that we're all familiar with. Graphics modes. It can be a difficult choice for players.
It really isn't at all. No one ever picks fidelity mode.
When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time.
Real fucking shocker, huh?
Narrowing that divide is one of the key targets for PlayStation 5 Pro.
He looks like a lesbian who hosts AA meetings.
PS5 Pro substantially improves over PlayStation 5 in 3 ways. Here's what we call the Big 3.
Alright, big improvements, the big 3, let's see it.
And increase the speed of the memory it uses.
Okay, so
the result is rendering that's up to 45% faster.
You made the console that was sold on being fast to load things faster at loading. I mean, I guess it's a logical step. Sure, why not? Why not? Next thing.
Second, we made major upgrades to the ray tracing.
Advanced ray tracing. Is it advanced enough to make the game library that isn't compatible with ray tracing compatible with it? Because if not, this is useless.
Hardware for machine learning, and an AI library called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution.
AI-driven what? This sounds like a dumbass marketing buzzword. Let me just do a quick Google search. Okay, so it's basically NVIDIA's deep learning tech. Good job, Sony. You finally caught up. Well done.
Game creators are adding PS5 Pro support to new and existing titles.
Alright, PS5 Pro support. This is what it's all about. Let's see the games.
Here's The Last of Us Part 2 running on PS5.
Okay, that's a PS4 game again. Actually, the idea of upscaling The Last of Us Part 2 at all is just so funny to me. That is the one complaint, famously, that The Last of Us Part 2 has. It was just the graphics weren't good enough.
What we see here is a difference in detail. PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5.
Alright, so what you're going to want to do to make the most out of your PS5 Pro and ensure that you get the full money's worth and you really experience the full power of this new console that you'll be paying USD for, is not play the game. In fact, set your controller down and then just look at things that are way off in the distance, and then ideally pull up a second PS5 on another monitor so that you can do a side-by-side and actually compare and spot the difference like it's a fucking Where's Waldo.
Let me wrap this up by giving you a quick look at a number of games running
on the new console. Alright, let's do a lightning round, shall we? That's just the console. That's still the console. That's still the console. Still the console. Still the console. Still looks like a Wi-Fi router, except it's ribbed for her pleasure now. Alright, that's a game that should have been on PS4. No one likes Square Enix. That's a PS4 game. That's a PS4 game. That's a PS3 game. That's a Pixar movie. That's Alan Wake, unfortunately. And that game isn't out yet. Wow, really cool Assassin's Creed gameplay. Recent games have looked like that since 2010. That's just Spider-Man again. And that's it. Still looks like a goddamn 700. Whew. Oh my god, I hope no one buys this thing. Holy shit.